What's up guys, English Dan. So as you know, I got the new XB32 that's out later this month. And the question that's always thrown at me, even when I got the XB31 last year, is what's it like to the last year's version? And I keep getting told, you know, how the XB32 is not as good as the XB31 or the XB30 or... Well, I have them both. And people have been asking, so I'm going to let you decide. I'll give you my opinion at the end. But this is the XB32. This is the XB31. There's some differences in the build quality. You'll see the XB32 is slightly longer, slightly taller, but it's got a rubberized plastic back, whereas the XB31 has the mesh all the way around. For me, the XB31 looks like the more premium device, but looks aren't everything. So, on paper, when it comes to both these products, they're both extremely similar. Alright, I'm not going to try and say one's better than the other when it comes to this kind of stuff. The difference is in the sound, but they're both IP67. They both have 24-hour battery life. They both have party booster. They both do the wireless party chain up to 100 devices. They both charge via micro USB. They're both lighting for party, so they got the flashlight on, as you know. They both have the speaker add function, and you can use both for calls. Now, one thing that I do find interesting is the XB32 actually states on the box that the XB32 is salt water resistant. The XB31 doesn't say that, and that for me would explain the change in the body of the actual device. So, salt water resistant, so this is okay in the ocean or around the ocean. So, that might be a big thing if you're a beach goer and it could be getting wet by the seawater. So yeah, that's your biggest difference that I can find. They both got the same size drivers, things like that. So yeah. Thanks, Cat. Anyway, so let's get on to what you want to really know about. And that is the sound quality of these things. So there's absolutely nothing scientific about the way I do the sound. I use my video mic, I point it at each device, I play the same song, try and get it around the same area, one after the other, and that way you can hear the same song, one after the other, coming from each device. That way you know which one sounds like. So, yeah, I'm going to shut up, and here is the XB31 versus the XB32. I'm going to play about a minute of each song. So it's going to be a few minutes. You can skip forward if you need to. After those finished, I'll give you my opinion. I wasn't going to actually give my opinion, but I feel confident enough in which I prefer to give you that opinion. But anyway, here you go, guys. Enjoy.
I'm still in your heart. I'm still in your heart.
December, and now I'm gone till December. Putting overtime, life is on the line, running for your life. Always having mine, money in my mind. Who thinks it's a nine? Wanna shout a mind if it's too all. Gotta take them out. Just before I go, I bring my kingdom back. Niggas asking why you never gonna cut us like. I've been too bad, I think I need a climax. Here we go now, here we go now, go now.
Okay guys, so you've just heard both speakers playing the same songs one after each other. It gives you an idea of what they both sound like in the same environment, using the same phone. These were both using the Pixel 2 XL. Music by Bass Rebels, everything the same conditions, same room, same table in the same position. I even measured it out, so you know, it's like within an inch. So pretty much the same. And for me, I think the XB32 has the clearer sound. Now, when it comes to the actual unit itself, I think the XB31 still looks better. I love the way that the body is wrapped in the cloth mesh. It just looks premium and screams premium to me. It differentiates itself this way from your other conventional Bluetooth speakers. I really like that. Not to say that the XB32 doesn't look good. It does look good, and those lights and everything on it do look great. It is a little longer, so you get more of the lighting. Not much, but you know, it still looks great. But I do think the XB31 does look better. But when it comes to sound, I think the clearer sound and audio comes from the XB32. Tuned differently or something like that, it must be, because like I say, they're both very similar when it comes to what's inside and drivers and things like that. So yeah, I'm pretty confident in saying the XB32 is the way to go if you're going to go and blow $150 on a Bluetooth speaker. But what I would also say is, if you have the XB31, there really isn't any need to upgrade to the XB32, and you might want to wait until the XB33. I would have said wait for the XB42, but I'm hearing that there isn't an XB42 coming this year, which is really sad, because the XB41 was really good, and that may have been the one to go for. But sadly, doesn't seem like that's coming. Sorry to give you that bad news. But yeah, so my opinion, XB32 is great. Is it a good upgrade over the XB31? I'd keep your XB31 if I did. If you were looking to buy a second speaker, get the XB32, because they both link up with each other and give you that stereo sound. If you've got an XB30, it could well be worth going to the XB32, because I do think everyone goes on about the legendary bass of the XB30. Well, let me tell you, these have legendary bass too. The XB30 is good, but it's not the best. Alright guys, so Mr. English Dan, signing out. See you later guys. Peace.